And then they brought in Tim Walz, the secret weapon.
Do you stand by that claim of calling Tim Walz retarded?
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with him.
They brought him in, did you know, to appeal to straight white men?
But I also was on the ticket, quite honestly. I could code talk to white guys watching football fixing their truck, that I could put them at ease.
They're like, we need somebody to get that masculine, toxic, resting January 6th face vote. And they're like, bring out Tim. He's like, you get a tampon? Only the guys? You get a tampon? You get a tampon.
I've seen these jokes so many times now, but I laugh every time.
Fraud investigators are finding in Minnesota is growing by the day.
Wow.
Kelly Loeffler, who leads the Small Business Administration, says in the 2 days her agency has been investigating the state, they've uncovered at least $1 million in PPP fraud. Just 2 days in. Several of the whistleblowers in Minnesota have also told lawmakers they believe the total amount of fraud could total up to more than $8 billion.
Tim Walz is a fraud. He should be ashamed of himself.
It's heating up in Minnesota. Tampon Timmy, you are going down. This just out. Listen, this story is not coming from conservatives. It's not coming from right-wing media. It's coming from staff inside the Minnesota Department of Human Services, the very people who've seen the rot, the corruption from the inside out. Now they're saying enough is enough. Screw this piece of shit sitting in the state office. We're going to expose him for the jackass that he is.
Enough is enough. Tim Walz is going down.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is back in the news, and this time it's not because Trump said that he's seriously retarded. No, this time it's because he was aware of over $1 billion in fraud that was happening with taxpayer dollars that was being given to a Somalian terrorist organization through a non-profit here in the U.S. But they didn't do anything about it, either because A, they hate America and they love terrorists, or B, and this is probably both to be honest, he didn't want to seem like he was racist by calling out Somalians for doing Somalian shit. That dude was almost the vice president of the United States of America, and there's a bunch of people out there that are still pissed off that he's not.
Tim Walz is a failure. He's gonna lose his job over this.
The tampon king gets back in the ring. I speak of former VP nominee Tim Walz. He joined Beto O'Rourke at a Texas town hall last night, and the estrogen levels were enough to give Chuck Norris menstrual cramps. I wonder, is our strength our diversity?
Our strength is our diversity. We've been talking about this for years as a country of immigrants, and we let them define the issue on immigration. We let them define the issue on D&I.
But I'm thinking there's only one explanation for Tim spewing nonsense like this. Time of the month.
Who votes for this guy? This is absolutely crazy what he says.
This is not incompetence. You don't let $1 billion plus go through the state government that you're in charge of, get dispersed out to criminals and shipped back to terrorists overseas without having somebody being complicit in this act.
Tim Walz is panicking, and for good reason.
Dashing through the fraud, $1 billion astray. Funds all went awry while Tim just looked away. Election night was grim, lost to Trump so bad. What fun it is to laugh and sing at Timmy's sad display. Oh, Tim Walz bells, stolen valor claimed. Never did anything brave but claims hero anyway. Hey, Tim Walz bells, feminine and frail. Puts tampons in the boys' room stalls. No, that's not weird at all.
Absolutely amazing song. Who came up with this is genius.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is upset because ever since Donald Trump referred to him as seriously retarded, people have been driving by his house shouting, "Retard!" Have you ever considered being less retarded? I mean, you literally let Somalians steal $1 billion in American taxpayers' money to give the terrorist organization Al-Shabaab. You fought to put tampons in men's rooms and little boys' rooms in schools. Tampons! And also, there's just like something about your face. I like it. Maybe use this constructive criticism to reflect upon thine self and do better. Like, be less retarded.
Tim Walz, if you don't want to be called names, just do better. It's that easy.
I'd never seen this before. People driving by my house and using the R word in front of people.
Give me an R.
Yeah,
R.
gotcha.
Give me an E.
Yeah, Governor Walz, you can head to bed. We got everything under control outside. We're going to make sure nobody approaches the house. Good night, sir.
Give me an E. Give me a D. What's that spell? Retarded.
Can you?
Retard Tim. Tampon Tim.
He's trying to sleep, everybody. He's trying to sleep.
He's a retard. Oh, you're so retarded. Somalia. Gay. And retarded.
Look outside the window. I made a sign for Mr. Walz.
I'm not looking. No, I'm not looking.
It's not the R word. I'm supporting his mission.
Yep, it says retard.
Give me an R. R.
Oh, this clip is gonna get me in trouble with YouTube, I swear.
I'd like to thank our MC this evening, Jim Gaffigan. Most recently, Jim has been playing Tim Walz on Saturday Night Live. And that'll be a very short gig, I hope, Jim. But it was fun while it lasted, wasn't it? Let's see how that lasts. It better be quick. We don't want him, and I'm not going to say anymore. But unfortunately, Governor Walz isn't here himself, but don't worry, he'll say that he was. He's going to say he was.
True.
I used to think the Democrats were crazy for saying that men have periods, but then I met Tim Walz. The stupid show, The View, is so bad now that the other day I was watching it and thinking to myself, you know what? They really need to bring Rosie O'Donnell back. That show is bad. Those people are bad.
Trump is the funniest president. Making comedy great again, right there.
Now I'm talking about like Somalia, where you have a congressman goes around telling everybody about our Constitution, yet she supposedly came into our country by marrying her brother. Well, if that's true, she shouldn't be a congressman, and we should throw her the hell out of our country.
On top of that, in that same post, you mentioned Tim Walz, and you called him what many Americans do find unoffensive or retarded. Do you stand by that claim of calling Tim Walz retarded?
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with him. Absolutely, sure.
You
have a problem with it? You know what? I think there's something wrong with him. Anybody that would do what he did, anybody that would allow those people into a state and pay billions of dollars up to Somalia. We give billions of dollars to Somalia. It's not even a country because it doesn't function like a country. It's got a name, but it doesn't function like a country. Yeah, there's something wrong with Walz.
Oh, I agree. After hearing all of this, I definitely think there's something wrong with Tim Walz.
I'm Tim Walz, and Kamala Harris has picked me to be her VP running mate. Now, I know that may confuse some people based on my history, so let me clear a few things up. Yes, it's true. I have no stocks, no bonds. I don't even own a home, which is why I want to move into the White House so I can stop being homeless. I sleep in my car and use gas station sinks to take whore baths.
Oh, this is one of the best roasts I've heard in a long time.
Well, hello, America. It's Minnesota Governor and Vice Presidential candidate Tim Walz here with an important message. And now you're a smart person. You're like, how do I know that's really Tim Walz? Double hand wave. Double hand wave. It's me. And it's breaking my heart when I think about the lack of joy that's spreading around America in reaction to this golf course incident. That's all we know. Listen, I'm going to tell everybody who's worried, who's thinking, who's using their noodle, who's just spinning like a hamster on a wheel over this thing. Take your time. This is what I said when I took those high school boys to the Super Bowl. You got to take your time. And speaking of time, Time Magazine got it right. We don't know where this fella is politically. Sure, there's a bumper sticker on the car, but what does that mean? Can we take two and put them together and make four? That's the America I want to live in, so let's slow down on the math. Listen, it's like I would tell the fellas when I was in combat. Pow, pow, ching, pang, whapa! I'm also a black belt. You gotta take your time. Let this play out. Let the FBI do their job.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine Tim Walz as VP? That would be absolutely horrible.
He claps too much and spews bullshit. Welcome to Wacko Walz's greatest hits.
America's favorite twinkle-toed tampon distributor crawled out from whatever rock he was hiding under after the election last year and started a media tour. Yes, it was a time to reflect on Elmer Fudd's Dud's masterful performances like this.
Probably not what you. I learned how to tune a 79 International Harvester Scout pretty well. That's still running. Been in my family for a while.
And also talk about what went wrong. Maybe he should have talked about what didn't. Ha! We're trying to hit 125,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so make sure you've hit that subscribe button for us if we make you smile, and let's get on with the show.
And then I'm standing at the curtain with the Vice President of the United States that the momentum was going our way. And it obviously wasn't. Understanding what you have at home and how truly good things are in Minnesota.
Massive fraud scandal unfolding in Minnesota.
Because that'll be good if he can get gas prices down to $1.50 of soda and to be able to come back. And I say that economy outdoors or whatever.
What you talking about? Did you miss the mark on selling your economic agenda?
Well, I mean, we didn't win.
Thank you, sweet Jesus. It's a miracle.
Look at what AI is capable of doing right now. Imagine in 10 years what you can do.
Half the state thinks I'm a communist. The other half thinks I'm too soft. You know what? Joke's on them. I can't even get an erection. I was at a Vikings game one time and someone yelled, "You suck!" I'm like, I'm not even on the field. Am I right? Minnesota? I was at the state fair and someone said, "You should try stand-up." And I said, "I'll only do it if I can do it on a stick." Because the food at the fair is all on a stick. I'm sorry, young man, are you from Wisconsin? If you are, I'll talk slower. You know, President Trump, he's talking to that guy from El Salvador, and he was talking all mean. And if I was there, I'd say, hey, Mr. El Salvador president, you know, you can't do that. Someone.
Oh, look at that. Tim Walz doing stand-up. Maybe he would be better at it than being a governor.
This is more than a brewery. It's community. When the pandemic hit, we didn't know if we'd make it. But Tim Walz was there for small businesses like ours, helping us stay afloat and keep our employees. Now, by cutting red tape and helping us expand our business, Governor Walz is still looking out for us, and jobs are growing across Minnesota. Tim Walz is a governor we can count on.
Cheers to that. Oh, that's gotta be Satire. Paid actors right there. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and click right there to watch the next one. Bye-bye.